Hello, hello.
Hi.
Welcome to another beautiful episode.
Was it cold this morning, Joanna? Because I feel like we're a little cold.
I'm not.
Sure, we should jump and do a bit of stretches.
Jumping jacks. Well, okay, you know what? Let me open up.
Okay,
Open the chest.
let's go.
Hello, everyone. My name is Joanna, but you
Hi.
should call me Joe because, as I always say, my government is not a democracy, so you don't get to pick and choose. It's Joe for you.
That's your business. That's your business. But it's not like I'm going to say anything different. My name is Oluwatoyin for short, you know. Yeah, that's a short form. It's okay, Wamide. It's okay.
So today is a very, very special day.
Yeah.
And there's so much girl power happening in
That's
this room.
right.
You know, it's a bit of an earthquake. A bit of a tornado.
That's right.
And about to sweep me off my feet because we have two really, really special people in the house. And without further ado, I'm actually going to go straight into introducing these phenomenal women that are in the studio with us today.
Let's go.
Right. So our first guest is currently the Ecosystem and Partnerships Director at Propel. She's an expert at driving strategic initiatives, managing strategic partnerships, and scaling business operations for medium to large scale organizations in emerging markets. She brings more than a decade of industry experience, having worked in consulting, energy, supply chain, and e-commerce, leading teams and managing people across Africa, Europe, and Asia while at Jumia and PwC.
Ooh.
She holds an MBA from the American College of Greece, as well as a bachelor's degree in computer engineering from my alma mater, Covenant University.
Okay.
And she's very passionate about promoting gender equality. So she's also the co-founder of CAWSTEM, which is Connecting African Women in STEM. Very important work they're doing. And this is a community focused on empowering African women to stay and lead in STEM. She is none other than Wamide Animashaun. Welcome. What an episode. You know what? Just a slight detour. What an impressive bio. But do you know, the other part of it I'm thinking of, what an impressive feat to score Wamide into the studio today. Like, you know what? Give me my accolades.
We tried. Okay, because we don't have just one today, we have another guest. Another one. Okay, so we have Favour. We have Favour Ajeigbe, who is the senior digital executive at one of Nigeria's top marketing agencies. Do you know that? Do you know what it is? I'm sure you've heard. Ogilvy Nigeria, right? She fondly describes herself as a marketing nerd. Twins, me and you, Favour. Partnering with brands like Lush Hair, Dettol, Peak Milk, Amstel Water, Honeywell, Gavson, Dudu Osun. Oh my God, it's
Too
much. And Parenthood Morgan to provide strategic digital solutions to help them meet and achieve their business and marketing objectives.
Okay.
Favour holds a BSc in Mass Comm, obviously, from Covenant University, where she graduated top of her class. Okay, we have a scholar in the house.
You know.
She also holds a master's degree in marketing comms from Pan-Atlantic University. A multifaceted individual, she's also an entrepreneur with growing hair from Feifei. She's also a wife and a mom with a keen eye for detail, and her excellent spirit, passion, and proactiveness shines in everything that she does.
Sorry, who's this person?
Yeah, exactly. Not you not even trying to be shy. You're not even. I love it. Basking it. So the random fun fact about Favour is that she'd rather speak to a crowd than have one-on-one conversations. But this is one-on-one, so I don't get it.
It's a more official one-on-one.
Okay,
You get
okay.
so, but
we're
like,
part of the gang. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh my God. So since we're talking about fun facts, let me just say a random fun fact.
That you've been dying to say.
Exactly. I've literally been dying to say it. I mean, you guys all heard, oh my gosh, she graduated top of her class, and I am a witness because Favour and I, we're course mates.
Ah.
We're set mates, mass communication, Commonwealth University. It was a great time. And also, we served in Ibadan together, so fun times. We lived together, actually. So, fun times.
That's cute.
But yes, speaking of fun facts, it's time for our icebreakers. Before now, Favour said something about, oh my God, she gets anxious about icebreakers. I'm like, more reason to do
Sorry,
it.
love.
Now.
But you
People
came
should
on
not
this
fall my
podcast.
hand. People should not allow me fall my hand.
Oh, you will not for your hand.
Oh yeah.
You will
yeah.
not for your hand.
Don't worry now.
Thank you.
Neither of you can escape it. Okay?
Don't worry.
Alright. So let's start from Favour. Pick a number from 1 to 10.
I'm the first and not the last.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
I was born on the first, so let's go with one. Let's go
What
with
month
one.
first? What
June.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so the first one is basically, it asks you to tell us 2 truths about you and a lie, and we have to guess what the lie is.
Okay, that's pretty simple.
Wow. You're very good at telling lies.
She said, well, I'm not surprised by that.
Duh. Okay,
John, I'm sure we don't want to change it. She looks too happy about this
Honestly,
particular one.
pretty simple. You're not uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
That's why you go for number one. You know, a lot of times when people start, it's as it goes, it
Master
becomes
class.
Wow.
All right, so 2 truths and 1 lie. The first one is I am married to a Yoruba man.
Okay.
The second one is, give me a moment to think about it.
I thought you said it was pretty simple to
Of
lie to
course
us.
You said, of course it is.
I just want to be sure that the lie is
It's
okay.
entering.
Okay. The second one would be that I hate mangoes. The third one would be
Joanna, I'm looking at you so that you quickly can tell me which one it is.
the third one would be that red is my favorite color. I
Interesting.
want Toyin and
Why?
Wamide
Why
to
you singling
respond first before Joanna.
I was gonna say this because Favour and I have lived together. I knew the lie as soon as she said it. So,
Oh yeah.
and you know
Over
what?
to you guys.
I cannot be boasting. Sorry. I may or may not know the
Oh
lie.
my
Should in case I get it wrong.
Joe, I
So
feel like you
let me
know
give you
it.
the 3 options again. I'm married to a Yoruba man. I hate mangoes. Red is my favorite color. Okay. Over to you all.
Okay.
Please, so do
So
quick.
you wanna go?
We're on the clock.
Any mini manimo. I'm going to go with the mangoes.
Interesting.
Wait, red is your favorite.
Yep. Red is my favorite color. That is what I said.
Okay.
You're sassy, oh.
She's just like, you can't say
Like, don't make me repeat myself
It's 2
again.
truths and 1 lie. It's not 2 lies and 1
No,
truth.
2
2
truths
truths
and
and 1 lie. Yeah.
So the lie is that. Wait, no, we're confused. The lie is that
Say A, B,
red is your favorite color. Because I
yeah.
feel like you like mangoes. Yeah, that's it. So red is your favorite
But
color.
I
That's
hate
what I
mangoes
want to say.
is a lie.
Did she say I hate mangoes or I?
She hate
English.
You hate, right? Is it you hate or you like?
She said I hate mangoes.
But she meant she like. She has made mistakes.
No, I can't say what she
She
meant.
has not 2 lies and 1 truth.
No.
Why are you people changing my question?
Answer. So that
Final
we can
answer.
Okay, red is your favorite color.
I feel like
It's
Isha
a lie.
like mangoes.
move. Okay.
But yeah, I also feel like she likes mangoes.
Okay. So red or mango, which one?
What's the mango one? Asha knows she likes mango. If that's the answer.
Anyways, you all did not get
Wait,
it.
wait.
The lie is I hate mangoes.
love
I
mangoes.
definitely love mangoes. You were
No, but
saying
you
you
guys say red.
confused
You guys
yourself.
say red.
Exactly, you guys confused yourself. So
Anyway.
Anyways, okay.
Okay. So Wamide, is your turn. To bamboozle us. So
I have
pick a
numbers 2
number.
to 10. Right?
From 2 to 10 years.
Yes.
7.
Number of perfection.
You get it. I was also perfect.
Oh, wow.
Nice one.
Okay.
Okay.
So this one is never have I ever. You're not allowed to lie, even if you're a director of Kinikon. It's time to catch you unawares.
Yeah.
Okay? So, never have I ever. Quickly. I've not. Remote work edition. Never have I ever slept in a meeting.
Your life is the answer.
Thank you very much for that question. Okay. Never have I ever attended a virtual meeting without pants or skirts, like without wearing bottoms.
Never.
Okay.
No, I'm a proper somebody.
Like some of us are
Some
really
people are improper. Catch your sub.
okay. Do you want to start, advance, or switch to a career in tech?
You can learn the skills you need to become successful when you apply into the Old School Africa program.
Old School Africa has a variety of code and no-code programs like front-end engineering, back-end engineering, data science, data analysis, cybersecurity, product design, product marketing, and so many other programs.
That was a nice list. Classes are fully virtual, so you can learn anywhere. Tuition is affordable. There's an incredible community of learners ready to welcome and support you. And you can also earn a diploma at the end of the 12 months program.
So if this sounds interesting to you, you can get more information about available programs and how to apply at www.oldschoolafrica.com. That makes sense. So I have a question for Wamide. Let's talk about your work in CAWSTEM, right? How do you think organizations, I mean, we talk about this, there's a severe underrepresentation of women in STEM careers, right? How do you think that organizations can better support women in STEM, particularly when it comes to accommodations? And I know you've touched on it, but I really want to talk about organizations now, not just women. I mean, we've talked about us having ownership of some things we do, but what can organizations do to ensure that women are able to live fuller, richer lives that allow them to be properly represented in the various roles they play in life, like Favour as a mom, or Favour as a senior digital marketing executive. I mean, well, of course, she's not. We're talking about STEM. So, sorry, Favour.
Maybe I should do a career change. Nice one.
What?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I think that there are a couple of things. The first is on that policy level. Always making sure that things are not over dragged and that they're clear and people understand what needs to be done and things like that, right? But I think also there's a lot of take on diversity and inclusion these days, and that's also where this falls into being able to look back and really ask yourself, why don't I have women in this space, or why, what can I do, right? So it starts from, even before they get into leadership role, it starts from the early career, right? How many early career women are in your organization that are also in STEM fields, and how do you kind of help them stay the entire, period of their career, not necessarily that person, but at least make sure that there's a certain representation across board. And sometimes it does take reviewing some of the work that you do, and readjusting that to understand better what women are going through, the peculiarities. But it's also in giving opportunities, right? Giving opportunities for a woman to do it afraid, for a woman to try it out. Because if there's anything I've learned, it's also that we're all figuring it out. So that somebody is at a certain level does not mean, and that they're a guy, does not mean that they have it all figured out. And so you also have to be comfortable in giving a woman that opportunity to try things out. And I think that in overall, like, there's understanding the different nuances of these different genders. The way that men learn, I think, would still be a little different from the way that some women learn. I believe that, for me, I'm very big on for a better. So I like that supportive community and that group. And you would find that maybe having employee resource groups and having certain bands like that can also help women feel like they matter, they're welcome into this space, and that there's something for them. But of course, there's no way that we can thrive without, it's not supposed to be this is a women's world and we're all supposed to figure this thing out together. So it's being intentional about asking, making room, making sure, and not just to tick a box, but because you really want to understand the worldview of a different person or gender from you, and making sure that you can see that from start to finish. So there are organizations that we've worked with at CAWSTEM that are saying like, hey, we want to make sure that our engineering team is diverse. So, but you already know that maybe there are not as many women at a certain stage. So what you should do is start taking them in even from entry level. So this organization is saying like, hey, we're fine with taking female interns as long as they're trained in XYZ, or as long as they have some background in ABC, right? And just make room. So that's what I really mean by saying you have to be intentional about making room for these situations. If not, we're going to keep shouting that there's a gender gap, and everyone has a part to play in bridging this gap. Everyone has a part to play in it.
Yeah, I mean, someone once said, I don't remember who it was. See, I've referenced so many people, so clearly I do a lot of learning with my ears and my eyes. But yeah, someone once said that the further you climb up, it's almost like the women start dropping off. It's just so interesting to observe. And yes, I think some of the things you said, or everything you said, would actually go a long way to ensuring that isn't happening as much, because it doesn't have to be an either or situation for women if we are intentional about that. I think really importantly, we need to start seeing maternity as service to society. When we understand that, like, I understand, like, I'm starting a family for myself, but like, it is important that I decide to start a family because society needs kids. You would then understand that you are contributing to the ability of people being able to do that by making these accommodations. She's not taking away from what you would have gotten by going to have kids. Actually, that's not really how it happens. We all play into each other's needs in society as a whole.
I like that mindset shift. It actually makes a lot of sense. Now, what I want to talk about right now is the multitasking part of it, right? Because again, being a mother and also then having to continue your career, continue the roles that you have to play, right? How do you manage this effectively? And it's going to you, Favour. How do you manage being an entrepreneur, a 9-to-5er, a mother, a content creator? The hats are plenty and you're wearing them well.
So to be honest, there has been a lot of, learning and unlearning and acceptance that this is who I am now. I may be able to get the old Favour back. I may not be able to get her back. There's always jumping up and down and all of that. But I just need to get to that point where I say, okay, this plenty hats I'm wearing now, how do I ensure that I do not, no area, you get what I'm saying, no area suffers at the end of it. And one of the things I have tried to do is I am very big on my time management now. So okay, let me just give an instance. I started creating content again recently.
Yes, I noticed.
So I started creating content again recently, and I had to think of how I can make these things work. So what do? I get into the office pretty early. So instead of, just wasting time, it's not a waste of time. I actually enjoy chatting with my colleagues, right? You get You guys, no, don't make it sound like that.
Wamide is thinking about her life choices.
I mean, remote.
This content creation that you are doing.
So much work. I've been trying to
See.
But Favour's method is actually very tight. Like, it's very efficient. Do you script?
Yes, I script.
It's really
so
good.
I plan.
You just used to go to the mine
So I
and
have,
just talk.
I have everything planned out. Like I have videos for the next, video ideas and a little bit of scripting for like the next 3 months. And then when I have some free time at work, instead of, again, just disturbing everybody or troubling my colleagues, I can use that time to do 1 or 2 things for myself. When I get home, I put down my phone and ensure that I'm spending time with my child. And, we're having a conversation with Wamide before, we started recording. And I was like, HR, it's not what you think, but what I just try to do is that I try to clear out all my tasks on the days I work on site, right? On the days I work from the office, so that when I'm at home, I don't have to be, do you understand? So
it's working smart.
Exactly. Yeah. So I just try to, put all of those things in place. And, even when it feels like I'm dropping the ball, I give myself grace. I say, okay, what made me to drop the ball here? Or why am I feeling so overwhelmed, or why have I been feeling so overwhelmed? I do a lot of, personal audits. Okay, what do I need to do differently? Okay, I know I need to make breakfast before I leave the house. Okay, do I just lie down when I wake up by 5 o'clock? I say, okay, let me sleep till 5:30. And then before you know it, I'm rushing and all of that. Or in a case where before I pick my clothes, the day that I'm going to the office, that's when I start thinking, okay. But now I actually plan my outfits for the week. So next week I already know what I'm wearing practically every day. Do you get? So all of those things save me. I'm not a fashion girl. You know who the fashion girl is. So all of those things have really helped me to, kind of manage and juggle all of these different things. And I still feel like Wamide should chip in 1 or 2 things because she's, our senior in this thing, right?
She's doing things. Okay, Wamide, you want to quickly?
Yeah, I think the only thing I'll add is just have systems as well.
Yeah.
I think now more than ever, I'm also leveraging and accepting the help of a lot of people to help. I recently hired a virtual assistant that has made things a lot easier for me. So have systems as well and build those systems so that these things that we do can also outlive us. I also have a nanny. My son also has a nanny, so that also helps with things definitely. And communicate with your partner as well. I don't think I might be generalizing, but my husband doesn't have a lot of after work stuff to do. So he's probably freer than I am to do certain things. After work, I have coaching, I have consults, I have speaking engagements, I have all of these things. So again, in doing that, we
big
also...
ups to me for scoring this interview.
So we also balance it and make that work.
Interesting. A woman of different things, just doing different things, different acts. I love it. So we're going to do rapid fire now because it's quick. If I ask you, it's just straight.
Okay, there's a question there, and it's for Wamide.
Wow, I'm like, Josh, should I be worried?
She came for you.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Just that there's only one right answer for that question.
Okay.
So continue.
I'll get you.
Ooh, you get it. I trust you, Wamide.
Okay.
Wink.
Wait. Before you start, sorry, I can see the question, but I want to change.
Wow.
No, that's not allowed.
As in,
That is not
these
allowed.
examiners, they are
I
not.
agree with you. Change it.
These examiners,
You go now.
it's given. We make the rules. We
Okay,
change
let
the
me
rules
read the first one. Let me
anytime.
read the first one. This
What
first one is for
Wamide just said she thought we were together. We are.
There are no permanent friends,
Okay,
no
Wamide,
permanent enemies.
your own. It's time.
So is it
So I'm just-
is it like Wamide then Favour or
Yes,
it's like
yes.
Wamide?
It's alternates.
Okay.
But it's only a 20 segment, but I'm not sure that it has updated on our end.
Yeah,
so
she changed it.
So question, quickly. Twitter or Instagram?
Twitter.
I knew it. But it's a double-edged sword.
You all are still living.
Instagram or TikTok?
Instagram.
She's such a millennial, God.
Of course, that was so obvious. But for Favour, family game night or family movie night?
family movie
I
night.
knew it.
Because they will win me in the movie.
Can you imagine?
So movie night, please.
Wow. I mean, it's the way she said,
Like she's not even trying to
See,
nothing
like
Okay. For you, Wamide, your toddler hiding things or throwing toys? Hiding things or throwing their toys?
Quickly,
Throw the toys, I beg. Throw the toys. Don't hide anything. Let me not be looking for it.
They should just be throwing it.
same. I'm telling you.
I decide what the toys are.
Okay.
So I can actually game them.
A woman that is thinking
It's
ahead.
it's better for a parent to be the one hiding things.
And then you don't say, where's the remote?
First of all, they can't remember. Also, they may not be able to articulate where it is. So it's like, bruh. Okay, fair enough. Favour, reading a book or watching a movie?
Recently,
fast.
okay. Watching a movie.
Okay.
Yes.
Like, recently, I've changed. I don't have time any longer. I can't sit down and read a book.
I'm sorry, but that was
Watching a
giving very
movie.
much.
And this is why.
Sorry,
Oh, yeah, it's
what
fine.
does that mean? That question I was going to ask
God, I know it.
Because I knew that you were about to say, I'm in between. You are not in between.
Oh yeah,
Choose
watching
one.
a movie.
It's true. The next question is very good for Wamide
Yes.
because Ajala travel,
Traveling by plane or road.
Plane.
of course.
You don't want to sightsee.
Nigeria.
We didn't say in Nigeria. You
You can be the next Pelumi movie. You can be the next Pelumi movie.
I
Say.
did not
In
spec-
hello. This is in context.
Love it.
We're talking based on
Nice
Nigeria.
one, nice one.
You win. You try. Okay, now.
Yeah.
Next one, Favour, are you ready?
I am.
Even if
Yeah,
you're not ready, I'm sorry. but-
Honestly.
Okay.
See,
Writing or typing?
typing, of course.
Nothing like paper and
Duh.
pen for you.
No, I do
She said
writing,
typing,
but
of course.
why are we in the digital age?
Actually helps me commit.
Do you
what the
understand?
thing
Yeah,
is to
me
my
too.
memory.
No, I
Right.
enjoy it.
Like,
I do
if
a
I
lot of
do-
writing, but typing is my preferred. You know, you said there's no in between,
Yeah.
so typing is my
If my
preferred.
to-do
Please.
list is not
Written.
written.
If I'm not
See.
thinking
Oh,
But I think the thing was, I've just
give
it has changed over the years because before it used to be writing. I have to have notes, but now I've learned how to everything.
Again, time management.
Yes.
What can I say?
Okay, so for your toddler, endless why or temper tantrums?
Oh, why, please?
Really?
Why?
I think I will go with the temper tantrum because I can just
Oh my God,
I can
I'll do
just
the
let
why.
you know.
I've seen the
Let me go
tantrums
again.
and I
Oh, maybe it's because I haven't gotten
I've
there.
seen the
So
tantrums and
You haven't got it, that's why you are.
No,
Exactly.
because honestly,
the kind of wailing.
tantrums
The wailing
are
is
like terrorist
I
attacks.
use-
Exactly.
oh,
It's
okay,
actually
okay.
very
Overwhelming.
it's stressful.
And
Okay.
also, if you have the chance of, like, if you have the tendency to get overstimulated by
Yes.
sounds, like, it's just
I
like,
feel
bro,
you.
just ask me
Okay.
why.
It's a lot. I'm just like,
Don't worry.
okay, calm down. Let's just.
It's funny because I think I was very much the why kid because there's a, I don't know
Yeah.
if my siblings will remember, but my dad said it one time where I don't know why. You know what? Being an adult is a very abyss, like it's a very frustrating experience because I can't imagine after he hustled for that day, and I was just asking him so many questions. Like, apparently, I just kept talking. I was just talking, and I remember him distinctly saying to me, "Oh, Joanne, give me a break." And then there was also another time where this was happening. I was just talking, and my dad was just like, "Okay, go and kneel down in that corner." Wait, no, just face the wall. And just you want to be talking. Just be talking.
Talking to the
Don't
wall.
be talking.
Every time,
Apparently-
The one won't judge you.
Yeah.
The one won't say you're asking too many
Like,
questions.
apparently,
Go
I
ahead.
actually did start, like, I was
Okay.
talking to
Talking
my
to the wall.
teddy bear till I slept. I was very happy.
Okay, that might be my son. So maybe that's why I'm not worried. Every time his grandparents come around, they're just like, oh my god. He talks. If you dress up, mommy, where are you going? Mommy, what are you wearing? Mommy, are you going to work? Mommy, grandma has gone to church.
He needs to know what's happening.
God, you are eating. Are you eating?
Stand a socially aware king, please.
Okay. The next one is reading the same story over and over, or singing the same song over and over?
Singing the same song over and over. My husband is tired.
Which song?
Oh, right now it's Great Jehovah that I've been singing. Ta-na-na. And I will spoil the song. I will spoil the song that I'm singing
for you. I'm talking for your toddler.
Oh, okay, no. She hasn't gotten to that stage yet. She's not yet a toddler.
So when she does,
think about
Oh yeah, but I read for her. I read to her rather.
Okay.
Oh yes, and in terms of with her rather, we can read the same story over and over because. But I think there's just a logical reason to that, so that they are growing. Let them, let things stick. Do you get?
Just be careful. All I hear now is Jack and the Beanstalk.
Oh.
Favour.
Thank you. Thank you.
Don't worry. You get there.
But it's fine.
What is they texting or calling?
Ah.
Quick. No.
Okay, I can't decide. Sorry, this one.
Really?
Oh my God.
Isn't that hard?
Okay. Calling.
Like after so much struggle.
Yeah, Papa is that hard. Oh.
You prefer calls?
I'm wondering if I really do.
Sorry, why? Are you
Mine
looking
is
so
voice
confused?
notes.
God, you like voice notes.
Call supremacy greater than greater.
But
Well,
send me
actually,
too
yes, I
long
do like
voice
calls. Like,
notes.
if you're telling on my birthday, you should not just be texting me.
That's a very obvious. That's like a very specific.
But you know, funny
thing.
enough, it gets.
People will just send text and move on.
Fair
I would
enough.
rather.
You rather right now, you know.
Let me not say so that people will not think that I don't appreciate the calls. But please just text me because
Wow.
a lot of people are calling and thank you.
Thank you so like you can almost
Thank you.
So she's still going through.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's great that you can, pick up your phone and give me a call.
Oh my God.
I really appreciate it.
feel
That's
bad
why I
for the
said
people
no, don't make it sound like that.
I feel you, Shami.
Yes,
Overwhelmed is a
please.
thing.
Yes,
Overwhelmed
so
is
but
a thing.
please, I really did not want to make it sound like that, but
I feel
please
very-
call
it's
me.
very fresh.
I see the
Favour,
thoughts. I
let's go
hear
with
that.
Okay, we're almost done. Favour, your toddler interrupting your work call or climbing on everything.
Please climb on everything.
You go and bring them down,
Yes,
right? You can always
I
sit down.
actually enjoy adventurous kids.
Say na
Yeah,
enjoy.
even me, I think at a point, I still think I'm that person, I love adventure. So please, go for it, dear.
Love it. Mommy and baby, mad, cute. Wamide, the last one for you, music or podcast?
Podcast.
I'm going to convert this to a song for you.
That's what I was the
Everybody was going for you like, yo.
Hold on. I was saying that I'm not a music person. I'm like, I struggle with the sound, so I'm not sure why
Yeah.
I said podcast.
So it's really
You're putting
I like
forth
to
a
learn.
very good case.
I
I
understand.
like to learn.
It's not under duress, right?
Because Sebai insists to.
Oh my
If
God.
he insists.
Okay, give up his music.
Oh, wow.
Love it.
Okay. Next one.
Last one for Favour. Adventure travel or relaxing vacation?
Adventure travel,
You
of
just
course.
said that
I
adventure,
literally
like,
just said it. Like, yo.
Yeah, fair.
Why am I coming
Why
to
are we
sleep?
relaxing?
We'll sleep.
No,
We will rest
okay,
when
okay.
we get to heaven.
gonna relax.
So,
Wow.
You don't say that.
I mean, I don't know about that. But
I
if
already
you
have a
say
lot
so-
of adventure in the country. I'm gonna relax.
Bruh, fair enough.
no.
Those five item itinerary per day for 4 days. Please, come on, Shambai.
Then you go and you come back tired. So what's best?
So I'm realizing every time you go on a vacation, you should also plan at least
To rest, yeah.
Yeah.
2 days leave. Don't do it to yourself. Don't
Yeah,
go back to
yeah.
work. Nah.
I
Full
feel you.
stuff.
So we have just a few more questions after this. Actually, just 2 more questions
Okay.
because time is far spent. But yeah, I just wanted to. So this one is to Wamide. How did you realize per time when you made a career pivot that it was time to go? And I know you said there's an internal tug of war happening. But how did you say, what, I think it's time? I've had my experience with, deciding to first of all leave a job. And then also say, you know what, despite it being really uncertain, nothing else is going to work if I don't try this other thing that I'm feeling called to do. So, just...
Okay. So the internal struggle definitely is one thing. But some other things that have helped
Can
me.
you give words to those like
Internal
internal
struggle.
like what does it feel like in case people don't know?
So sometimes it's like thumping. So it's just like you're afraid, you're scared, you're unsure, and you're frustrated, you're unhappy as well. I think that's also a really.
And a lot of times we think it's the burnout, but when
Yeah.
you've done burnout recovery 3 times, 4 times, it's
Just
like
this is
I don't
not the
think it's-
place I want
yes.
to be.
Exactly. I think I have a post on Instagram that's like 5 signs or something like that. So there's that, and then there's you feel constricted, you feel very confined to whatever it is you're doing. And this thing that we say, or that we're even struggling to figure out, not being able to articulate exactly how you're feeling is probably also a sign. So let me see. For the first one, so I split my career into like 2 halves. The first half is this part where I was just doing, and you change jobs because you want to earn more money and things like that. And then second half is where I really got intentional. And this second half I've changed 3 times. So first I get in, and I plan to stay at the job for like 3 months, but I eventually stay 3 years. And by the time it was time, it was that I no longer felt like anything I did mattered.
That happens.
So I no longer felt like I had something to give here. And when you're thinking about work and you're hissing and you're stressed and you're wondering, what am I doing? So that was really a big sign for me. Boredom is also another sign for me. So I've been bored at jobs sometimes, and I'm like, is this all? Is this all? Is this all? So when I start feeling that is this all situation, I know that it's also the way of my mind calling me to more. Right. So I'm always very big on just again articulating what that feels like. And there was a job I left that I wrote 13 reasons why. And it was like because this and that and that. And the reason why I did that is I needed to be clear about where I was going and what I didn't want in the next job. Because that's also something that we have to be critical about. Sometimes it's not so much so about where you are right now. It's like certain job situations, and you have to be critical and mindful about identifying what those things are. So yeah, I think just being bored, feeling confined, that internal struggle where you're asking yourself, should I, can I, like why, is definitely a sign. And just, I mean, listening to your inner voice as well. My last transition into tech. So I started out in tech, right? But all the way I then went to consulting, supply chain and whatnot. But I started feeling like I wanted to come back to, in quotes, my first love. And even though I knew that I wasn't going to write code or I wasn't going to do some technical stuff, I still wanted to find that non-technical thing that I could do. That was also right up my alley. So I started to think about the things I had done. I realized in my past experience, I had done a lot of vendor management and working with other stakeholders. And so when partnerships came up, it just seemed right. I already knew like the top 3 titles or things I could do. It was strategy, operations, and partnerships. It wasn't even an or situation. So I was definitely looking out for something that would, one, allow me freedom, another thing that would also help me build an idea. So I also have a project management background. And even though I knew that, I even have this certification, even though I knew that I didn't want to be called a project manager, I still wanted something where I was able to leverage that project management experience. So in my thinking and introspecting, I was just writing out, it was again just doing that career audit and saying, this is what I've done, this is what I want to do, this is how I want to contribute. And for me, I think the biggest thing about my career is I'm always big on making impact. So one of the reasons why I felt like I couldn't continue in the Big Four was I couldn't really articulate how it was getting to the end user and how it was getting to somebody that was tangible to me, somebody I could see. So yeah, as long as once I start feeling a little away from where I should be, my typical zen is that I'm making impact, that my voice is heard, that I'm making progress as well. I'm not where I was 2 years ago or a year ago, and that I'm learning, I'm challenged every single time. There's something to think about, and there's some sort of expansion to go to. Once it starts to shift from what those are,
Yeah, it's
I
always
know
a flag.
exactly.
Yeah.
So
What
I
the
know.
color of the flag is.
I'm like, yeah, let's go there.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I think
Thank you.
what I'm hearing and I want to point out is that for each person at each stage is knowing like what gives you career fulfillment.
Yes.
For the early stage, sometimes it's just money.
Money.
Yeah.
And it's fine,
Yes.
it's okay. But like realizing what gives you fulfillment, what's the next step like for the next stage? Is it impact? Is it fame?
Yeah.
Is it reach? But knowing
In
that
fact,
will
sometimes
definitely
it might
help
even
you
be that you just want to explore what it means to do your work
Yeah.
creatively,
away
from boxes.
Yeah.
Sometimes it might just be that.
Exactly, and that's why I wanted to explore startups
Yeah.
because like I felt like I was very boxed in
Yeah.
in certain roles where you're
Structures,
just
systems,
I love this. So
yeah.
the way that I like to think about it is I like rigid structure. So I like structures. Or is it flexible structure?
Yeah,
I can't
flexible
remember.
structure.
Yes,
Yes,
like
that's
I
me.
like structures, but at least there's room
to
for
move and
Yeah.
Malleability.
Yeah, so I'm very big on automating processes and
Mhm.
building operational frameworks from start to finish.
Mhm.
Once I get in, but it's that chaos that I like. So it's like looking at it and I'm like, oh, okay, so now
so
we
many
change
things, so
this
many
into
things.
Yeah.
How do we do this?
yeah, and once it's in there, I then expect everyone else is coming after me
Yes,
to kind of
just
follow
flow.
that.
Yeah.
But I'm also leaving room for what are you seeing,
Mhm.
what are the differences, and how can we? So yes, I do agree that it's about figuring out what
What
fulfillment
exactly,
is
yeah.
to you at certain times. So I see work as a not just something to earn money, but as because we spend a huge chunk of our lives at
Yeah,
work.
at
Yeah,
work.
so at work,
Yep.
so I really do feel like it should be more than something that gives you money. It should be a calling, and it should be something that you absolutely enjoy.
Yep. I agree with that.
Round of
Black.
applause.
I
Round
love
of
it, I love
applause.
it, I love it, I love it. So we're rounding up, right? So
Yeah.
just your final words to moms, especially moms who are struggling.
I mean, it might not even be
managing.
just moms, but yes, moms, but it could also be women who are aspiring to that, but also
Yes,
think
definitely.
it has to be an either or. And when they think about, oh my God, life without my career it sounds like a death sentence, then
Yeah.
I'm just going to choose that one instead.
So Favour, you can go first and then Wamide.
Okay, so the first thing for me would be never stop believing in the brand you. No matter
such a
how
quotable
much.
quote.
Never stop believing in the brand you, no matter what life throws at you, no matter the changes and all of that. Never stop believing in you. Do not be afraid to make mistakes. Do not be afraid to start all over.
Okay.
Wamide said something, growth can be, can be in different forms, right? Whenever you think, oh, I don't think I'm on the right path, give yourself grace and start all over. So those would be the 2 points for me.
Word.
Wise people.
My dear, you said side by side.
Okay, let's see. So
Yeah.
just going in line with what you said, so don't be afraid to reinvent yourself. And then just have the courage to try.
Yeah, that's
Sorry, I just want to say that I loved what you said, but it was also giving ChatGPT that you passed.
Oh God.
Why did we give her the opportunity to
talk?
talk?
Oh God. You did it twice.
Like,
I'm sorry.
why did we give you the opportunity to talk?
I'm just trying to cement myself in your hands so that
I'm
bestie.
I only have space for 20.
Wow! Really?
And let me tell you, up until today, you did not know anybody apart from me. You did not know anybody here apart from me.
Well,
I knew Propel.
Well, as sorry, Wamide, are you Propel?
yes.
Oh,
He's a director
Propel.
at Propel.
Yes.
What do you mean?
Yes, compared to Propel.
real. Okay, you know what?
Anyway, we have a little
so
space
much.
for you. We can increase.
Please.
Oh my God, this is such a laughter-filled episode, and I'm so
Yes.
grateful to you, beautiful women. It's been itching me to say that, Wamide, your child is your carbon copy. That's why you just yes. Like I
saw it.
I commented on your pictures of him now, and I was like, oh my God, he's so beautiful. But like it looks like seeing you now.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, that's you.
That's a first. Oh my God.
That's
Yes.
okay.
Really?
Well,
Specific image of his dad.
you know what? That
That will
happens
find-
because my friend just had a
But
baby.
they do say that.
Yeah,
Yes,
they
it's like
change.
Oh my God,
It
like
better look like
Well,
I feel you, sis.
I've given up, fam. I've given up. But everyone
And
tells
you're the
me
girl, oh my God.
she looks like her dad.
Good hug for birthing children that look like their dads.
And you know what
Traitors.
makes it worse? Of course, we expected her to say dada first. I mean, they say that's the easier word for them to say. She said dada. And now she's transitioning from saying dada to saying daddy.
Oh my
And you haven't said mama. I don't get it.
you know what? I'm so sorry, but you're just going to have to take it up with management at this point. But I feel you.
I don't get it.
I'm holding your hand.
Thank you. I need the support. Thank you.
Women in context.
Thank you. Thank you.
But yes, thank you so
We're
much
with you.
to Wamide or Wami. Oh my God. And Favour.
Oh
yes, now. Bestie. Yes. Or Favour. I mean, and to Favour or Pavel. I'm the one that calls her Pavel.
Guys.
It's been great having you guys in the studio.
Thank you
It's
for
been a wonderful
inviting us.
conversation. And to our viewers, thank you so much for listening through to the end. And don't forget, this episode is proudly sponsored. Actually, the whole season is proudly sponsored by All School Africa. So if a lot of these conversations resonate with you, you're thinking about where to move to, what you are doing with yourself. You can, in fact, if you want to do audit, you can start from the audit. We've told you about where to find. We answered, is it confused finance bay?
Yeah.
Go and download your own copy and audit your career. I mean, no, seriously, now, let me use English so you guys will know my school fees university. But see you. Download your career, it's called Your Career in Context, and it's the ultimate worksheet. Download it. But also, in that journey of figuring what your next steps are, please consider Old School Africa as, you know, your learning portal, essentially. There's a whole range of courses, long-term courses, diploma degrees as well. So yes, there's full courses within the tech space, but also outside of that as well. So if you're exploring business, strategy, creative careers, they have so many offers for you. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Thank you guys. Also, don't forget to share, please.
Yes.
Please. Thank
My
you.
knee-
Like the conversation
I
was
mean, you may not
enough
see
now.
it though. You may not see, but my knee have touched ground.
Oh yeah, we can see it here too. We can really see her knee touching the ground. But bye guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.